Okay, we're live now then. Yep, so we're live now. Okay, welcome everyone to this Tenset AMA with Pirates of the Arrland. So to kick things off, maybe just introduce everyone who's on the call. So Marcin, do you want to start with a little intro, who you are and what you do at Arrland?
Yes, hello guys. I'm Marcin Bednarski, head of studio of Pirates of the Arrland. I am game developer with over 10 years of experience. We've released games on Steam. So I'm very happy that people like games which I've created. Because over 300,000 copies are already sold, and the reviews are quite positive, around 83%. So yeah, and I'm responsible in our company for the creation of the game.
Awesome. Norbert, next. Just need to unmute.
Okay. Hello, I am a retired professional soldier who served in a specialist in logistics, procurement, and equipment management. I have also been involved in e-commerce since 2005 and in trading risky assets, both equities and futures. I'm also a born gamer. I started playing chess at the age of 5. After 2020, I became interested in crypto after the halving of Bitcoin, and especially the play-to-earn trend. In 2021, I co-founded the Crypto Mayhem, the first Polish GameFi project. I was responsible for business development and building a community. I built the biggest Polish play-to-earn community around the project. But now I'm here in the Pirates of the Arrland. I'm focusing here in the game economy, the tokenomics, things about the blockchain and marketing and community.
Awesome, thank you. And Dominic?
Hello everyone. My name is Dominik Szopa. I'm a developer since more than 10 years right now. At the Arrland project, I'm Web3 lead developer. I'm taking care about with everything related to blockchain, external system integrations, backend, everything related. In the crypto space, I'm in since 2017.
Awesome, thank you. And Piotr, do you want to intro yourself?
Sure. Hi everyone, I'm Piotr. I'm a software engineer at Tenset, working on smart contracts and more on the backend side of things, integrating our all different services through our different microservices and platforms together on our backend. And yeah, I'll be happy to answer any technical questions.
Perfect, thank you. And Matt?
Hello, everybody. I'm Matt Milbury, Director of Blockchain Security at Tenset. I have an engineering background and I'm passionate about privacy and security in crypto space.
Thank you very much. And then, yeah, I'm Dan. I'm the brand manager at Tenset, so mostly focused on community stuff and social channels. So now that everyone's introed, we can get started on the AMA. So do you guys want to talk a little bit about how Pirates of the Arrland began and when the idea was first born?
Okay, so maybe I will tell about that. So we know with Dominic for over 20 years, and we have studied before together. And over 18 months ago, we've met with Dominic, and we were starting to talk about our experience. And I told Dominic that I'm creating games, that I would like to change a little bit in my life. Dominic told me that there is a crypto gaming, which is starting. And I was trying to see how the games are in the crypto. And from my perspective as a producer of games and head of studio, it was a little bit shock that those games are quite basic, very simple, in most cases, of course, not all. And I see opportunity to create great games, to bring real game dev into the NFT space, the crypto space. That's why we've joined our forces with Dominic, and together started Anfata Games. And why the pirates? I was creating some time ago a prototype about volcanoes, about pirates, something like that. And when we met with Dominic and started to talk about how our game should be looking, what it should be about, we were thinking that the pirates will be the best solution for our project.
Awesome. And so what engine is the game being built on? Okay,
so that's me again. Currently, we are building our game engine on Unity 2021 HDLP LTS, so long time support version.
Perfect. And when will the first version of the game be playable?
To be honest, it's playable right now because from a few months already, we are all the time trying it, playing it, upgrading it. We see what isn't working, what needs to be changed. And we are doing it, right? So our internal game version is right now already playable, but we are planning to give the public demo probably in Q1 2023, so in around 3 months, I think.
Okay, nice. And where will the game be available to play? So this will be based on a PC or potentially a mobile version, virtual reality?
Okay, so our game at first is developed on PC, but also there will be a possibility to enter our world, our metaverse universe through website. Of course, not all features will be available through browser. But some of them, like strategic map, like making some economic gameplay or something like that, this will be possible on every device which is with the internet web browser. And the game as developed on Unity, at first it will be available for the PC, but later we'll be trying to port it to other games, other platforms. So it should be available also on Mac or maybe also new generation consoles, but it's for the future development.
Sure, yeah, makes sense.
That's amazing. I love that the game is already playable. This is a huge strength there. Let's switch gears a little bit and let's talk about the game structure and economy. I'm sure a lot of investors who are watching us are interested in that. So could you talk a little bit about the in-game economy, like how is the play to earn aspect designed and implemented?
Yeah, maybe I will ask. I will answer about this. So about earning rewards. Players can earn rewards in various ways, such as by actively participating in battles in the battle arena mode activity, and the best players will be rewarded. Each season will last 4 weeks, after which the points accumulated during the season will be converted into the corresponding share from the pool of tokens from the treasury. So we have some treasury for the play to earn, for the rewards for the players, and this is vested for the 5 years, about 5 years, and there will be supplemented by some of tokens who players pay for the NFTs for utility of the RAM token. Yes, you have some questions.
Yeah. I'm curious, like, can the players earn rewards in any way other than fighting on the battlefield?
Yeah, there is some other possibilities, like in the economy mode and strategy. Players can produce their resources, raw materials, and goods, such as bullets or gunpowder, and cannonballs, etc. And they can sell it to the other players by the second token, ARC, this Arrland gold coin. These materials, these goods will be needed for the other players in the battleground. They will be needed in the battleground, and they will be needed in the sea battles, naval battles between players on the raw waters. When players can lost some of the equipment if they go there. So this is some high risk, high reward area. No.
Interesting. So on that note, let's talk about tokens, because I know you folks have 2 different tokens, Room and ARRC. Could you please share more about the differences between them and their utilities?
Yeah, the RAM token is the token in which the community invests, and it is completely capped. There is a limited amount of it, and it cannot be created in any way. This token is used to purchase NFT tokens in initial NFT offering, of which half of the RAM tokens spent are burned, and the rest goes back into the ecosystem, mainly for rewards for players and Room token stakers. In addition, the Room token is also used to create new NFT tokens in the game, including unlimited young pirates, items or ships, and also to magically upgrade items. And the second token, ARC, serves as in-game currency for trading raw materials and manufactured goods on islands between players. We did not want to possible appreciation of the RAM token to directly affect the trade of raw materials and goods produced by players in the strategic game mode. And also, this is some security issue that we didn't want to trade on chain, because there will be many small transactions, and this pushes us to make some bridge between on-chain token and some coins in the game server. And we didn't want to make this with the our main token from the security reasons. So it's a few issues that we resolve by the 2 tokens.
Interesting. So players will be able to deposit the token, use it in the game, and then withdraw.
Yes.
Interesting. And do you, Norbert, do you plan any deflationary measures for the token? Any of these?
Yes, of course. As I said before, half of the used ROM token, half of the purchasing of new NFTs or creating new NFTs or other utilities, it's half of them is burned always. So it's not possible to make new tokens, new ROM tokens, and when the total amount will reach 20% of the total, the burn is stopped.
Interesting. So that's that sounds like a quite strong deflation going on there. And what about NFTs? How are they incorporated into the game ecosystem?
Marcin, maybe you should tell something about NFTs.
Okay, I can tell you a little bit about NFTs. So like Norbert previously said, we have 3 ways of gathering rewards by playing MOBA, by gathering resources from private islands or trade them, or by making some battles with other players on strategic map. And everywhere there will be NFTs needed. Our NFT pirate is a ticket to the game. So if you have pirate, you are able to play. You will receive your the smallest island, and you can play with your friends or with other people on internet and gather the resources. So pirates are the one type of NFTs which are in the game. Also, in a few months, there will be women pirates. So right now we are working on them, and they are really look awesome. I think you should be very happy when you see them. And you know, of course, women's will be addition to our universe, make it more beautiful, right? But if you will have men and women, you will be able to create young pirates, which should be cheaper version of the pirate, so more people will be able to join and play our game. Because you know, I know that we need to create a game which will be available to almost everyone. If someone wants to play and they can't afford to pay $200 for the NFT, for example, he should have easiest way, cheaper way to enter our universe, right? Also, like NFTs, other NFT types will be ships. Because we have different kind of ships. Some will be stronger, faster, other will be slower, but with huge payload. They can bring transfer to other islands. So we'll have different kind of ships, and those ships also will be NFTs. And of course, there is another type of NFTs, which are islands. Like I said before, every pirate will receive very small, tiny, extra small, like we call it, island. But also you will be able to buy bigger lands, which will be, all of them will be on the strategic map. And then you will be able to travel between them, to trade goods between them, etc. Of course, our great partner Tenset will have very interesting special island where there should be a lot of interesting features. and probably only some of the pirates will be able to join it, pirates, Tenset pirates, like we have called them. Only Tenset pirates will be able to be there, to use it.
To go to the VIP area.
Yeah, exactly, to the VIP area of the island. That's right. Of course, we have also other NFTs, but they are smaller ones, but also very important, like items, different items like sword, like magical crystals, like treasure chest or something like that. It's already implemented.
Like pickaxe.
Pickaxe, fork, every item your pirate will be using on the island is needed to be there. For example, if you have private island and you want to gather woods, wood from the forest, you need something to cut the tree. So, or the axe or something different tool is on your NFT with the pirate, or you will need to gather in some way axe and join it with this pirate, which will be then able to cut the tree, because without the axe it won't be possible. That's why the Tenset pirates will also be so interesting and awesome, because every Tenset pirate will have very rare legendary item, which will be very powerful. So if you guys will be in our game logged as your Tenset pirate, you can be recognized as the special one because you will have the Tenset necklace and, for example, legendary sword or pistol or something like that. So yeah, we have plenty of NFTs in our gameplay. I only make a very short info about this, but I invite you to check our white paper. There is a lot of information about those NFTs, and yeah, I think it should be awesome.
Yeah, that sounds like NFTs are really at the heart of your game, and I really like the idea of creating new pirates.
Okay.
Wondering, how did you folks come up with that idea? But so all of these NFTs collections, I'm worried for you to fall under some child trafficking allegations. But anyway, all those NFT collections and tokens, what blockchain are you looking to launch it on?
We have two chains, maybe one. It's Ethereum, like a base, layer 1. But our NFTs, most of them are on Immutable X, so it's cheap because there is no gas transaction. It's good for players. They can mint new tokens and upgrade them, etc., with zero cost. But about our Genesis pirates, they can be moved to Ethereum back, and our ERC20 tokens are on Polygon, and yeah, this is also for the cheaper transactions. Yeah. So
wow,
we are on Ethereum mainly, but our tokens are on layer 2, Polygon and Immutable X.
Very, very cool to hear that you pick the right tool for the job and instead of focusing on just one blockchain.
Yeah, so let's talk about maybe the coming months for Arrland. So one of the hottest questions that I keep seeing asked is, when is the token planned to launch?
We plan to launch our token in early year 2023, but about the other things, maybe Marcin could say better.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, as producer of the game.
Okay, so about our roadmap, where yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So as I told you before, right now we already are playing the game. Just after our AMA, in our team will be making another round of test play. And for me, what is the best in it, that even the team members have some fun with it. Probably, maybe some of you were at the Warsaw Expo in October or September. September, yeah. We already showed people our version, and some of them have some fun. But right now the game is much better. So we are quite safe with releasing the game in Q1 2023. We don't know when it will be, end of January, February, March. I don't know, to be honest, because for my game experience showed that it's always better to release the game when it's polished, when it's ready, when it's giving players a lot of fun, because you start only once. That's why we'll see. I can't give you exact date because right now we don't know it exactly. Also, we are working on strategic map, the world map. It should also be available quite soon. I don't want to say until end of the year, but let's say somewhere around New Year's. In the next year, the private island, if you are familiar with simulation games, when you are walking around, putting something, decorating some area, it will be something like that in our private island, but with addition of economic gameplay, like maybe you know the Settlers games. It will be something like that. You will be able to build building on your island. Of course, you need the resources, etc. And this will be available. The beta version will be available in around early summer, late spring. And the second half of the year will be releasing full versions of the MOBA and private islands. So we are planning to constantly upgrading our application, our game through the next year. With our goal is to release all until end of 2023. And then, of course, we'll still have a lot of ideas how we can upgrade our game, what we can do next. So yeah, we want, and hopefully we will be still developing this game so it can become even better and better.
Yeah, sounds really cool. So do you have any plans for attending more exhibitions? I know you said you were at one in September.
Yes, of course. Probably Dominic and Norbert may tell you something about our plans for exhibition from the crypto space. But myself, I can tell you about exhibition in game dev, because we want to reach traditional gamers. We want to, this is very important community for us, and we want to reach them, because I personally believe if we want to make successful game, we need to address those people. So probably we will be at some game dev conferences in Poland, because our studio is based in Poland, in European Union. Probably will be at the biggest game dev conference at Berlin. Maybe maybe we will be able to go to PAX or other this kind of expo to America or maybe to Asia. It would be awesome if you can if we can meet at Asia expo or something like that. But we didn't still set those far away voyages. For sure, we'll be at Europe, and we hope so that also in America and Asia.
Yeah,
maybe Dominic, you can tell us something about the expo in crypto.
Yes. In November 14th to 18th, we are on Malta conference, AABC conference. We'll have a booth there and also a pitch.
awesome.
Yeah, so
This is the nearest term.
yes, this is the nearest. Yes.
And one of our guys is in Lisbon right now on the conference, so
Yes.
you can meet him there too. So yes. We are trying to be everywhere we can to show our game, to make networking with other people, projects. Yeah.
Of course, yeah, really important. Then that's finishing it for the roadmap. So maybe you mentioned the TGLP NFTs a little bit already, but we just want to remind the Tenset community about them.
Right.
So yeah, Matt.
Yeah, the auction of 100 TGLP NFTs starts this Friday, 10 a.m. UTC. And on the Tenset side, the NFTs will give the owners a lifetime access to our Launchpad platform. And there will be some utilities within the Arrland ecosystem. And you already touched on that, but if you could please remind everyone what those utilities will be.
Okay, sure. So with the Tenset Pirate, you will be able to play our game in every direction you want. You will have access to VIP area on the Tenset Island. You will receive a legendary item, which will be very limited, very limited in our world. And powerful, yeah. Every Tenset Pirate will have its own legendary item. So if you are more into, for example, melee combat, you can aim for a sword. If you are more into shooting, you can aim for a musket or blunderbuss or pistol. If you are more into strategic gameplay, you can buy Tenset Pirate with spyglass, with map, with books, something like that. Also, every Tenset Pirate will receive its very small island on which he will be able to walk around and try some feature like inviting your friends on this island, something like that.
Wow, that sounds very cool. Lots of hot utilities coming with these NFTs. Now let's jump to live stream viewers' questions. Dan, what do we have there?
Yeah, so anyone watching, you can submit some questions now, but a few have come in already. So what is your plan to reach as many players as possible? So you mentioned you want to target like the gaming community as well as just crypto. So could you talk a little bit more about your approach for that?
Yeah, I think we talked about this already, but okay, Marcin.
Yeah, we have some ways that we want to reach those people. At first, we want to go to different expo and talk with the press, being recognized as professional game development company with great product, which NFTs are a part of it, but it's not the main goal. We aren't create the game for the NFTs, for the blockchain. It's very important part of our game, but also we know that we need to bring a plenty of fun for those players. So we will be trying to reach the press conferences. Also, probably we'll prepare some demo version, which will be available to everyone. Maybe a little spin-offs on Steam or something like that. We'll see, but we are aware that reaching traditional gamers and those players is very important mission for us.
Yeah, and the cheap young pirates is also the one of the things that people from the traditional gaming can come to us, because, for example, the price of the creating this young pirate for a community, for the owners of Genesis men and women, will be between $5 or $20 in the RAM token, and this will be decided by the DAO. So this is the price, like the standard game is cost of the standard game on the Steam, and every gamer can afford this.
There is also one more thing that we didn't told, that it will be possible to rent pirates to other players. So even if they don't want to spend anything, they can still rent any Genesis pirate for free. For the rewards share,
for the
part of the
rewards.
For the share of the rewards, they can rent it from other players.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, that sounds very accessible then for attracting a lot of players.
Yes.
And one thing we haven't mentioned actually, so your NFT marketplace. So it'll be possible to buy and sell all of your NFTs on your own marketplace. Is that correct?
Maybe
yes,
I can tell. Maybe I can tell, because we are already using Immutable X platform, and then it's possible. It's very easy to build marketplaces on top of Immutable X using their API, and we already have marketplace on our website that simply is using the same global trades book that is kept on Immutable X. So players can already buy and sell NFT items either on our website or on our default Immutable X marketplace, or any marketplace that is built on top of Immutable X.
Okay, cool. Makes sense. And is there any royalties on the NFT tradings? Is there a creator fee?
Yes, there is 3% royalty fee.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and our marketplace have a 1% less fee than the others.
A comment just came in from Joji. He thinks the game, to reach as many players as possible, it need to be accessible by smartphone. So I know we mentioned that your focus is on computer and maybe browser, but is Smart Plan in your long-term goals?
Only for strategic gameplay on the world map, where you can order your ship to travel somewhere, or gather some resources, make some decision to build some building on your island. So at the beginning, only strategic aspect.
Yes, the strategic aspect, the economic aspect will be available through smartphone. The MOBA at first no, because it needs the controller and you need other kind of PC or hardware to play it. But of course later we would like to also create something in this direction, but those plans are for the 2024 and not right now.
Sure, yeah, that makes sense. Right, I think we're just about done now. So just a reminder for the community that the auction will take place on Friday, and there's 100 TGLP NFTs from Arrland. Tomorrow we'll be sharing a preview of the designs, which are really cool, where you can see some of the special items that they've mentioned. So thank you guys very much for joining the call, and we look forward to the auction and expanding our collaboration.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.